Hello, Recon87 and welcome back to Ruler Waves 2 as we continue our Confederate States of America run, and things are heating up indeed. We have just kicked off war with Great Britain. We're bashing heads with the Royal Navy. We've had one minor engagement thus far, almost a non-event to be perfectly honest. We did sink a seaplane tender and a destroyer and then ran for the hills, and we got awarded a major victory for our effort, so we'll take that. As we head into this one, we are going to look to try and increase that lead. And simultaneously, we're also going to be trying to invade Jamaica. The invasion, unfortunately, did fail to fire at the end of last turn just with poor weather, so we'll have to hope for a little bit of a break going forward. Without giving too much away, I must, a bit of forewarning, there's a few drips of saltiness throughout this episode at points. So I'll, without anything, I'll let it kind of happen, and then I'll come back at the back end and we'll kind of talk proper tactical analysis at that point. But just forewarning, this may not be my finest hour. Oh, you're invading me up here. I see. I see you're splitting your forces. Okay. I don't really want to fight that. 3 heavy cruisers and 5 light cruisers against 5 battleships. We'll accept it, so we don't give away the VP. Probably just going to run away. And then we'll have to move some ships up so we avoid that annoying invasion stuff, which is... Formations confuse me, right? There's a CA, 2 CAs. You guys are in what formation? Screen? That's fine, right? Screen for me then. You're just out on your own, scouting about. Okay. Go to AI control now. Come on to 20 knots. I'll see what's doing. Now we are close to home. We do have a naval base here. Might be able to get some things done. End of the day, we could get an in and out, sink all the transports. No, you never know. Never know. Right, planes out. It's funny how we need to do a naval invasion, even though they could just cross the border. So speed of these guys, 24, right, we'd have to watch that. Imagine we are outpaced by some of the newer British stuff. Okay, so they're there. Let's head this side of them. Oh, and it's nighttime. Okay, well that's not terrible actually. That may allow us to skirt around their main force and find our way. Transports. And if not do that, then perhaps catch them off the coast in the dawn light. Everyone's very bunched up. You're on scout. I mean, I don't feel like you're doing a whole bunch of scouting there, Patrick. Okay. Run around the place, see what we can find until morning comes. I don't know which bit of the coastline they're going to be aiming for. Why have we slowed down? Okay. I'll investigate. I don't think that's where he's going, but if he's nestled in there, I'll happily sink him. He can't escape my torpedoes in that position. Hello. Guess he's not up there. He might. No, it's just a scouting report. Okay, let's head back over this direction. What? Actual transport's brilliant. I can't control them yet. Let's see if we can get in about them. There's a battle line which is going after Tuscaloosa, which is kind of okay, because then if we can skip down this way while they're busy, at our blistering pace of 20 knots, hopefully sink these transports and avert the invasion. That is a scary battle line right there. But are you seriously launching torpedoes at destroyers, man? Oh, that's a lot of ships. Right. Destroyers, where are you? Got a bit of a horrific mission for you. Are you... Usa, right. We've lost the cruiser. Yeah, we need to pull out here. I'm just put all my ships murdered. So far killed one transport. Right, run away, lads. Oh, Britain, you guys aren't playing fair. Right, pull off. You guys just launch your torpedoes into that maelstrom. Yeah, you're essentially dead, Lone Star. Sorry. Okay, we got from Admiral. Good. Twice. Ooh. How heavy are you? 27,000 tons. Probably not enough for a kill. Might make them think about things. You know, it's all we can really ask. Your port side is that one. Right. You guys break off and run away if you can. Yeah, you guys are just getting melted by the heavier ships. I don't even know you can outrun them. It'll be an operation to try and save our two heavy cruisers here. Maybe beyond asking. Frighten these ships away. It's not really bought as much time. On, launch torpedoes. Fight them off. Just look at them and then sink. Well, that may be it. If you don't get home, you're dead anyway. Well, I think it may be beyond saving. An absolute pack of wolves, man. We've just been decimated by these ships. Right. This was not worth saving the 600 victory points. Okay, well, that was an unmitigated disaster. Need to get my own battle line involved somehow. Well, I don't know how. Which is going to involve coming north. Whoa, hey! Oh, she's gone anyway. Absolute beast. Look at you. 8 16-inch guns, 24 knots, 32,000. Mauling heavy cruisers, as a battleship should do. Should have ran at the sight of them. Should also get my Corvette float mauled here if I'm not careful. Yes, you guys go in. Are we gonna do a naval strike here? Ooh! First naval strike of the game, I think. Anything? Hey mate, you're in trouble. Can you just get into port, please? Yeah, you guys get in. How close are you coming to my port? It looks like our naval strike didn't do very much. Any more planes left? Your battlecruiser taunting us off the coast. What? One absolute rollicking. How are you still alive, my friend? Wow. Fair play to you. Let's have you swing south. Maybe sneak in the coast. No. Run, my friend, run. Looks like we're leaving you to it. Dogged by battlecruiser now. Get out of there, man. She's gonna make it. What's your turret situation? None. Torpedo situation even. Yeah, he can just quite happily sail up and maul you to pieces. Alright, let's get this over with. Yeah, that was a bad one. Bad one. 2 heavy cruiser, light cruiser, 4 destroyers for nothing, absolutely nothing. We just got completely mauled. And there's 7 heavy ships there. Brutal, absolutely brutal. Oh, don't give up 680 points. Well, why don't I give up 4,000 instead? Ouch, man. Sorry, what? You absolutely... In one turn. In one turn, we've lost Maine. And why are we not invading Jamaica? What is going on? Not happy. Doesn't mean I have absolutely no need for any of our ships being North American East Coast right now. So let's consolidate. We're gonna get it back. Maybe not this time. Can't believe they took that in one turn. Okay, let's go again. I want to win before we finish. Okay. I want you to, attack enemy ships. We don't have many airfields in the area. Okay, let's see if we can redeem ourselves. What we got? Bunch of heavy cruisers, some light cruisers. That's Bob. Oh no, we do have got heavies. Where are you? Here. Okay. We've got some of our own battleships to play around with. We're on convoy defense. Alright. Bit of a mess, but we've got a couple of heavy cruiser groups here. Okay. Don't really have an indication of where the enemy is. What direction are you heading in? I don't really like how isolated you are. Do you want to head slightly towards our main force, please? No, I can't control you. Fair enough. I can control anyone. Excellent. Right, let's just have a stand-up fight, eh? Oh, seriously can't control you? I mean, this is just madness. Are you... Those down here. Where? Where? Here. Oh my god. Right. Once I can't control any of these guys now. Oh, this looks going to be an absolute cluster to begin with. Why don't you start by mauling my heavy cruiser force, eh? What's going on here? This is absolute carnage. You guys are nowhere to be seen. Get north, man. Right, we need to land some... torpedoes for all this carnage, or else it's not really going to be worth it. Are you just going to sail slowly away from him and let him shoot you in the rear? I didn't know we got a CV here. Jeezy crazy. Well, I'll not worry about that since it's done and dusted. Where's my strike groups? Oh, I should have had you getting ready. This is horrendous. And torpedoes flying all over the place, not hitting anything. There we go. Magnificent class hit. That's actually pretty huge. Okay, that's good. That's good. We're getting our kind of end of luck here. Right, heavy line is getting there. Okay, we're getting mauled. Archer, 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 and Eastport getting brutalized over here by this Invincible class. Resolute's having a bad time. He's probably going down. A couple of Mars class hits, but... Eesh. Resolute, resolute, and he's trying to do his best. I still can't control any of these guys. They're a bit of a mess. Barons instead of resolute. Wow, they're giving this Mars a hard time. I don't think anything's really going to come of it, but still. Fair play, that's what you got to say. Just our heavy cruisers getting badly mauled. This start has not been to our benefit. Dud. Look at that. And apparently we're peppering these things. Yeah, 14-inch guns. I mean, we've got a good caliber on them. Not gonna lie. And we decided not to launch. No, we did launch torpedo. Yeah, okay. All the better light forces are kind of just sailing around, not doing a whole bunch of stuff, trying to get back to our main force. Okay. I'd like you guys to head over this direction to try and do these light cruisers. And oh, that's a CAVL. Let's sink that. These guys are in trouble. How's my air groups looking? Not yet ready. Orders for cap. Medium. Okay. Okay, slowly getting some information back here. That's a good torpedo launch from Richard Page there, which they seem to have responded to it. Looks like we're going to lose the Archer. Okay. Air formation's ready. Beautiful. Let's give one more turn. 2 more turns. Who's the other one? Well, what's your spot? Don't know. There. Okay, torpedo bombers, you guys. Let's go for over here. No, cancel. Battleships, please. Ready, strike. Oh, there's my launch button. Hang on. Ah. Let's go a minute. I'm gonna do it again. You come, yeah, over there. Okay. I'm trying to get some order back here. Where's the Randolski got to? In here somewhere. That wind direction's pretty worrying. Yuri's getting hit. Oh no, being hit. Watch out for torpedoes. Stay at you in. You seem to be healthy enough. Let's get hits in with CVL. It's nice. Missions in the air, heading towards their heavy ships. This is good. Oh no, it's just a patrol boat. You're in danger of sailing into this lot. You guys, I might have you. Probably screening even the Randolph-ski if we can find it. There. Beef up his defense a little bit. What's your squad max? 25. You going? Yeah, that's okay. I'm happy to burn a little fuel to close the distance on these guys. Right, where's planes flying? Why can we not see them? Right, things I'd like to do. I'm going to cut back. Let the CV get away. Need to head over this direction. So I think we're slowly organising, but this has cost us fairly dearly, actually. Okay, well, that's a mental turn you decide to make, but I will happily just forgot the word. Capitalize on it. Jeez, Requin. Our heavy ships seem to be hitting absolutely nothing. Actually, as I said that, 3 hits out, 1 hit in. No sign of our air groups for some reason. Randolph just sailing happily towards the battle line. Get your torpedoes away, please. Resolute finally goes down. You did. Go on. Looks good. We need to keep going in this direction to protect our CV. Which William Mason kind of sacrificed himself there. Didn't really do the job we wanted from him. There are, I think, the older ones. This one's not too bad. Looks like we're getting much in the way of serious damage on these guys, though. Meanwhile, you've run yourself into trouble, okay? You are right in the middle of our line. Oh, our planes are finally up. Randolph-ski takes on a seaplane tender. Yeah, okay. We need our planes to do something useful here. Uh-oh. Yes. Oh no, they might be ours actually. Did we not find anything then? I mean, how? You almost flew over the top of the blasted things. You're on fire. For sure. These scenarios, man, have been absolute clusters. Sure. 4 of our ships found them. All the guys back on board? No. Wasting some torpedoes on a dead AV. Excellent. That's the only thing we can seem to be able to torpedo. Not hitting anything with our air power though. You have no... Why, you have 1 working turret. Jeez, man. You're almost sunk. Oh, not almost, almost destroyed. Your structure damage is so bad, and you're on fire. You're okay, but with the damaged turret. Our air power has not done much. Okay, this is another bad one, to be honest. What are you doing? Oh, actually, that's my sunk from not paying attention. I'm getting that. I'm annoyed by the way things are going. Starting to make silly decisions. Oh. Ah. Let's get people home. Another battle going stupendously badly. Yes, just happily sailing right in the middle. Yeah, why? No harm could befall me. I'm invincible, quite literally. Come on, torpedo him. Yeah, you have them. Don't fancy it. Mental. Oh, you fire from that range. And Clarence gets hit by Tweedle. Oh. Okay, well that's quite good. See that? A small Clarence gets in. Consolation, a small consolation. Right, who's my flagship now? Let's see what we can limp home with. Actually don't have a flagship right now. I think they'll be able to come home this way. Just giving kills to the British, which I can ill afford. I had a small navy to start with. We needed to balance things out. And then losing Radolski hurts. That's it. That was poor, and that was my own error. And I can't begrudge that. Yeah, that was rubbish. So up against it, we had all 9 of their heavy ships, so we only had 3 of ours. We did have a CV. So we needed to do that old kind of try and split off portions of their fleet and kind of isolate them and then destroy them in detail. The issue was, because we then started with this massive spread roll on top of each other, it was just an absolute mess, and they're heavier numbers. Just one a day. If we'd got maybe luckier with some more torpedo hits, things would be different, but as it stands, that is just rough. But I've got to hearts losing Dulcie because that was my own fault. And now we've got 5,000 deficit. Sure, we've got plenty of space. In fact, if we reset, wouldn't be the worst, although I couldn't fight them both together. On Russia, only thing we've got is we're still absolutely hammering them here, so hoping maybe we'll build up on rest, but we need to really modify what we're doing, because we're going to be blockaded until our ships come out of repair, which shouldn't be too long. Alright, I'm going to jump in here. So that was an unmitigated disaster of an episode, and I do want to actually just touch upon the kind of various points of interest, and maybe we can talk about decisions and what went well, what went badly, and what was within our control and was out with our control. So let's take the first one. Let's take the invasion of Maine. So first off, a couple of key points there. One, there was a strategic failing. So I obviously abandoned essentially that North American East Coast and moved all my ships down to the Caribbean. That enabled the British to get a superior naval advantage and invade Maine pretty easily. So that's fair enough. That was my own fault. The second one, which again, my own fault, a lot of it is, was the tactical failure when I was engaging their superior force to, for whatever reason, decide I was going to send my cruiser into the mix. That was just poor. I know part of me was hoping to defer the invasion and hold on to Maine and all this good stuff, yada yada yada. But at the end of the day, all I did there was lost some ships for no immediate gain. So, it's something I know a lot of people probably struggle with personally. I don't like giving things up in video games or real life, to be honest. I always feel like, oh, can I not just wangle it so I somehow get everything? I think it's a key piece of kind of strategic decision making to say that actually no, I need to accept this loss, conserve what forces I have, and we'll get it back in the long run. But there we go. So a couple of key errors there. However, I will still feel aggrieved by the fact the British took over Maine in one turn. I mean, I've seen invasions go for months and months and months. That's the first time I've ever seen it, either for or against me, happen in a single turn. So I'm going to hold on to that little bit of salt. I think that's deserved. Okay, done. Next one, the big engagement. So there's a couple of things we want to talk about. Actually, first off, this is out with the game mechanics. A bit of a failure on my own part, I suppose, to realise how I was doing as a player. And you'll probably notice, actually, through that fight, my kind of fairly poor attention to detail compared to some other engagements. And to be honest, the point of my eyes, I shouldn't have taken on a large-scale fleet engagement last thing at the end of a 3-hour stream, last thing at night. I clearly wasn't in the right kind of frame of mind. And I should have been better just to cut things a little bit early, park it, and come back next time. But, I thought I wanted to go out in a victory after my previous loss, and essentially I was just chasing losses while not in a great frame of mind. And I'll take them on my chin. Made a decision, we went in. Now there was some things which were set up against us. So for example, the fact that our fleet was so disparate, and we were in not captain's mode, we're in admiral's mode, so we can only control ships that are near our flagships, which means we had very little control over a vast quantity of our fleet against a superior enemy. And that was just didn't start things off. So I think we made a good decision initially to try and group up the fleet, get everything kind of together, and control it from there. Obviously, I don't think we were ever really going to come out massively ahead, but we could have done better at kind of probably heading to port at that point, just trying to conserve our fleet and maybe trying to chip away at even some of the lighter forces on the edge of the British fleet. Probably the biggest mistake in that battle was the loss of the CV Randolski, where under manual control, sent off in the direction, wasn't paying attention, and she just got into trouble. And again, that comes back to the first point, but to be honest, I wasn't kind of running at full faculties, and I shouldn't have chosen to engage in that engagement at the time. Should have parked it for next week. So again, got to take that one on my chin. So there was a little bit against this, so bad luck compounded by bad decisions resulted in a fairly bad outcome. But it's not the end of the world, so there is hope. So what are we going to do about it? Well, first off, we have to acknowledge that luck didn't all go against us, and the fact we got the British battlecruiser at the tail end of the engagement, and that really closed primarily the gap in victory points. We're not so far behind no more, but also has taken one of their heavier ships out, so, it's a step in the right direction. Secondly, and the thing that's probably going to win us this war, is our submarine fleet, and let's not underplay that. We're sinking about 100 merchants a turn, so one, there's building unrest, which can obviously give you a result in the long run anyway, but in addition to that, we're getting about 500 VPs a turn. So in terms of pure war score, we're about 5,000 deficits. We're only 10 turns away, if everything else is equal, of actually getting parity again. So when we come back into this, the real key is going to be take what engagements are offered, and it's just going to be trying to chip away, get minor victories, sink anything we can, doesn't matter what it is. Destroyers, light cruisers, anything. It'd be great to knock out the heavier ships, but I think we're just going to have to try and chip away, get a few victory points, get our noses in front so we don't have to worry about the war ending and us giving up more land, and then concentrate on just degrading the Royal Navy. Just obviously do a better job of that kind of attention to detail and the kind of micromanagement of battle. But let's not go doom and gloom. I think we've got a reasonable chance. We're still fighting in our backyard. We do have to deal with a blockade, but that's all manageable, he says. The real proof of the pudding will be how we perform next time. But yeah, as ever, please do leave your thoughts, etc. down below. I'll have to apologise to Randowski for getting his namesake killed. And I will be back on Wednesday's Monday, so next Monday. Actually, I think this is going to go live this is going to go live, Monday morning, and it's going to be Monday evening, so I'm a bit out of sync, so we'll get us back. So yeah, do come along and watch the carnage unfold live. Otherwise, we'll throw up on YouTube, and hopefully we'll come out ahead of these dastardly British. Alright, catch you all next time.